drive them in the mud. Nothing but the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's finally here. It's game day. The Pittsburgh Steelers played the defending Super Bowl champions Philadelphia Eagles today. I'll have my 3 keys to how the Steelers can win this game. I know it's just preseason, but I can't stand it when people say it's just a preseason game. This game doesn't matter. This is this game decides, and these next 4 games will decide who will be the Steelers starters on defense, offense, and all around. So let's get right into this game. I can't wait for it, and hopefully everyone can watch it in your local markets. So my first key for the Pittsburgh Steelers winning this football game is obviously very simple. It's one that you probably have heard a billion trillion times, but it's don't turn the ball over. We have our second and third strings, maybe even our fourth strings playing, especially in this first week of preseason. So the first thing is we can't turn the ball over. We can't fumble the ball. I know I saw in the Hall of Fame game, the Bears, it was lots of turnovers. There were 5 interceptions, 1 fumble, tons and tons of turnovers. If the Steelers want to win, we have to keep the ball safe. I know it's very obvious, but it's one of the biggest keys, especially with the young guys playing. I'll get into that in a moment. So, as I said, the young guys are playing, and when I mean that, I mean hopefully we'll see Mason Rudolph today. The Steelers just drafted him as a QB, and I would love to see him play. I'm very excited about him, and a lot of Steeler fans, me included, are more excited about seeing Mason Rudolph than we were Joshua Dobbs last year. And you know, earlier this year, Ben Roethlisberger got all hyped up about and pissed off that Mason Rudolph, why would they draft another QB, blah, blah. The thing is, I know where I'm going back to this, kind of rewinding in time, but he never had an issue with Dobbs, so I think that's still interesting. But that's not the point here. The point is, with who knows who's going to start. I think it's going to either be Dobbs or Rudolph, the third or fourth string. I think it's going to be one of those guys, but I would be very surprised if not all 3 QBs got a chance at it, and I mean Jones, Dobbs, and Rudolph. So they got to keep the ball safe. I know Jones is pretty good about keeping the ball safe, but again, he's a backup. So they got to keep the ball safe. Dobbs, I know when he played last year in preseason, he had a horrible start to preseason. He had like 2 interceptions in the first few passes, and then he got back on track later in the day. But if we won the game, we can't be doing that, especially with Mason Rudolph and all the young guys at QB. I can't wait to see them. Hopefully they do well. Can't wait for this game. And my final key for the Pittsburgh Steelers winning tonight's game against the Philadelphia Eagles is we got to play defense. I know Ryan Shazier was injured last year, and he's probably out for this year and maybe even the rest of his career. Hopefully not. But we got to fill that hole. I know we did at the end of last year, but our defense still wasn't the same after he left. So hopefully this year the Steelers defense can fill that void. And right now we have to figure out who's going to be a best linebacker / safety in one of the 2 players. Tyler Makovich, I think I said that right, or John Bostic, and we got to see who's better so at the linebacker / safety spot, and that will help fill the void of Ryan Shazier. I don't think anyone can be as good as he is, or it's very hard to find them. I don't think they are, but they can help fill the hole. That's one of our biggest keys to winning this game is play defense and hopefully figure out who's going to be filling that void at first and second string for that spot in place of Ryan Shazier. This is my 3 keys to the Pittsburgh Steelers winning tonight's game against the Philadelphia Eagles. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more weekly content. I'll see y'all later tonight after the game.